All right, here we go. Testing one, two, three. It's been a while since I've done consistent live stream, so we're gonna see how everything sounds and looks first before we get started. Black Friday shopping here on Amazon. I'm also live streaming on YouTube as well. So if you are on YouTube and you want to come hang out on Amazon, just click the link that is pinned on the YouTube comment section and jump on over and come hang out with me on Amazon because that's where we're going to find all the deals today. So I'm going to be looking over here at the monitor for chat, and I'm also going to be looking here at the tablet for chat as well. Have Amazon chat coming through here, so I'll be looking here. Also have Amazon behind me. And then my YouTube chat is like way over there for monitoring purposes, but I'm going to try to check that as well as we go through this. So if you guys are able to hear me well, let me know in the comment section. Let me know that you can see me. Let me know that the cameras are working. I have two different setups, but they're not connected yet. Still, I have to get that working because I want to be able to use all of these fancy PTZ cameras that get sent over for review as well in both setups. So we'll just have the two cameras today. So I may get up during this show to go grab some things that I have that are on Black Friday deal. So if I get up and leave, that doesn't mean you leave. That just means hold on, be patient until I come back and grab it. Otherwise, I'd be walking around and just switching the cameras. So you guys could literally see me go from this area and grabbing stuff to that area and grabbing stuff. But I am going to have another show later on today that's going to be more focused on like having fun games and all that good stuff. So I'll be using the other setup, if you will, for that one, which has all the PTZ cameras connected. So we'll be able to really see everything. And I should be able to have an assistant as well, which is going to be fun, interesting. We'll see. My assistant is currently still asleep for this show. So you guys will get a chance to meet that person here on the second show if you hang out for that. So if you are on Amazon, make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure that if you're in the app today, you pay attention to that notification when I come back on live as well. You can check out everything on the Amazon storefront shop that I have, deals I've been curating. I've actually been going through a lot of deals for this show and moving stuff around and adding stuff and taking stuff off. So anytime you want to see what I'm kind of looking at far as deal wise, just go to Monty or Amazon.com/shop/Monty Weaver, and you can see my storefront. And I try to every single week on Sunday evenings or Monday mornings, depending when I get to it, is put out a weekly daily deal. So you can always check that out on Amazon as well. If you are on the YouTube side of things, welcome, welcome, welcome. I will try to check the chat way over here. Appreciate it, Vaughn, for giving me that everything is good thumbs up, because that's what I was stalling on was making sure that all of our systems were good to go, because I haven't live streamed consistently in a while. So some of the way I wanted to actually set up this particular live stream, I was trying to get it together before I got started, but it wasn't quite working the way I wanted to. I wanted to be hands-free today. I wanted to connect both of my cameras, multiple cameras, so I had to go and grab my BZB Gear switcher, because in this setup, I only really have it set up for a one camera setup. So I had to go grab my switcher, hook that up real quick. I brought out the big guns, the PTZ controller, thinking I could bring in my NDI feed into this side, but I don't have that set up yet. So couldn't do that. So I guess I can actually take this off because I won't be using this today. But I'm looking forward to 2024 and getting this set up where I want it. I'm going to be using a brand new live streaming software. You guys will see that in 2024. That's going to allow me to do more of the NDI, the wireless networking, and really being able to bring in video feeds from where I want it, not be so tethered to physical cabling all the time. So I'm excited about that, and some new gear that has recently showed up that allows for that, cameras. And so I think I'm going to be doing some more NDI, how to networking type of videos on the YouTube channel, specifically with this new gear that allows you to do these different types of setups, more tailored towards people that are building out the studios and want to kind of update what they currently have going on. So, all right, now that I got all of that out the way, I will be bouncing back and forth, checking chat, like I said. So if you have questions, if there is something in particular that you're looking for, far as deal wise, let me know. I'm on Amazon literally every single day as an Amazon influencer, Amazon creator. I'm always seeing what deals are out there. Amazon sends us over a list every so often of curated idea lists. So constantly seeing what is available for us, especially for those of us that are in this tech space. All right, so let me go through this carousel. I wish I could remember how to get this tablet to stop locking on its own. And I got to tighten this down as well. I've been switching between microphones. Shure has sent over some new gear earlier this year, so I've been swapping microphones back and forth as well. All right, let me jump into here. And again, if you're on YouTube, click the pin link. It'll bring you over to Amazon, and you get to see me live streaming literally on Amazon.com, which is pretty cool. All right, first up here that I have in the carousel is something that I do see. I think I've seen it the last couple years as a Prime Day deal, but this is a little portable charger. This is from INIU. They sent this over to me a few years ago now. I want to say about 3 years ago, I've had this. And so I still use this. I actually keep this in my Go bag, my Go Peloton case, if you will. So for any type of events like live streaming events or anything that I know I'm going to need power, you always need power. So this is my little portable power bank. Now, this can be used for your own personal keep in your bag, your book bag, your wallet, or your purse, however you will. Now, I haven't used it in a little while because I haven't done an event in a little while here. So let me see if it's even charged. So there's a power button here on the side here. And what I like about it's still 100%. So it's like retaining power. So I haven't used it in a little while, but I do try to keep it charged before I head out. And on the back here, we have two USB-C port or USB-A ports and one USB-C port. So this will allow you to charge multiple different types of devices. There's even a flashlight on here as well. So if you need it in a pinch, you have a flashlight on here. Small, lightweight, in the hand. Comes with this little bag too. And this is probably the only product I actually use the bag for still. Everything else that comes with a bag or a box, I typically don't use it, but I still use the bag. It does come with this small USB-C to USB-A cable. So if you do need a cable, it does come with one that allows you to charge. Most of the newer devices now are USB-C charging, so you can use the USB-C cable here. Now, if you do have an iPhone, older iPhone before this new 15 version that switched over to USB-C, and you have a USB to Lightning, you can definitely use that as well to charge up your cell phone, your iPad, or your iPad and iPhone. Just USB in one side, and then the other side is just what goes into your device. So in this case, you have USB-C, or if you need your iPhone charger, you can definitely use that. So starting off with the power bank, because we all need power and keep power with us. So I've had this for a while, like I said, and keep it in my Pelican case. So let's drop that. So we'll see how clean we can keep the space today. I need to figure out how to turn this thing so it stops timing out. So y'all bear with me for a second. Settings, display, brightness, auto lock. Oh, okay. Auto lock is set to 2 minutes by default. All right. Let's see. And it won't let me change it. And I think it's because the power is very low right now, like 5%. All right. What else do we have here? Let me try to keep on chat over there. All right. So if you guys are able to put in the chat, definitely feel free to chat if you're looking for deals here. Next up in the carousel is a USB-C adapter with multiple ports. So I want to do screen share as well today with this large monitor because the monitor is on a Black Friday deal as well. So let's jump over here and do a little screen sharing. I swapped screens, so let's jump over here and live stream. So if for anybody that's brand new and does not know about Amazon live stream, if you go on Amazon.com, from your computer or tablet or anything, if you go under live streams tab that literally says live streams, on the left hand side here, you'll see some people live streaming. And what's pretty cool is I know all of these people that are currently live streaming. Marco, I know Marco. There's myself. There's Altavis. There's Deal Billy. There's Shay. Uh, Antoine is live streaming, and the main Amazon page is live streaming. So it's pretty cool to recognize all of these people that are currently live streaming. So you can click at any time and watch a live stream, which is where I'm at right now. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys what I have here. Let's turn off this plugin real quick here. Oh, hold on. I gotta hide my shopping cart, because if my wife sees some of this stuff that's in the cart, she'll get an idea of what I'm getting. So hold on. We gotta clear the shopping cart real quick. We gotta put all the stuff in save for later. So what you can do as well as you guys are watching this, you can go in, add stuff to your cart, hit the save for later button, um, and check out at a different time. Just make sure that you don't miss out on the deal itself before time runs out. All right. So let me now go back. I should have a nice clean screen here. And all right. So let's do it this way. Okay. Go back, share screen. And let's share the doc. There we go. Okay. So here we have a USB-C hub, and a lot of hubs are out there for Black Friday. A lot of, I would call, accessory gear is out for Black Friday. So cables, think batteries, power supplies, backup, stuff like that. So this is USB-C hub, supports 4K, 60 hertz. Um, so this is good for anyone that has like a MacBook. I have a Mac Mini here on the desk. It has very limited ports, so I have a hub that allows me to have more ports. If you have a MacBook, you have limited hubs or limited ports. So for the MacBook Pro, the new ones that just came out, there's no USB connection on it. You have USB-C connection, but if you need that USB-A connection, it's not there. So having something that I can just throw in my bag and portable, it comes in handy. So this is a hub, USB-C hub. I have this sitting somewhere on that side of the room, um, but allows you to connect multiple USBs into it. SD card, micro SD card, full size SD card, and HDMI inside of it. So check out the different hubs that are available. Now is a good time to grab those if that's something that you're in need of. All right, let's jump over here, show you guys another deal. Now, this is always a very, very popular one because I know for me, working on a larger monitor is kind of essential in my workflow and my process. And I've had this very exact monitor here since 2020. You can actually see here, last purchase August 12th, 2020. So I've had this for quite a while, and it allowed me to move from having a three monitor setup to a single monitor setup. So this is a 49-inch monitor. Let me kind of back out here so you guys can see how large it is. This is a curved monitor. As you can see, I have three different tabs open right now. I have here on the left hand side, this is BeLive, which is a live streaming software. And I have it just opened how the size that I want it. So I can at any time stretch this, make it smaller, make it larger. In the middle here, I have the Amazon website, which is what I'm using to show you all the screen share. So on the screen share side here, and then over here on the right is my YouTube window. So I'm have up YouTube analytics, so I can see, who's in the stream or how many people are in the stream, monitor comments, things like that. So having this large screen allows a lot of that real estate to be in one place where I don't have to keep minimizing tabs, opening things up, and I have to switch between a whole bunch of windows. Now, this particular monitor does come with a base, so you can have it on your desk and just sitting on the desk. I've actually taken the base off and I have it on a swivel arm that allows me to lift this up and swivel it back and forth so I can turn this how I will, how I want. So it's just on a large swivel arm. And if I want to raise it up and raise it down, I can because of the swivel arm. Now I'm not going to because I don't want to change how I have it set there. But having it on a swivel arm is nice too because I literally can move this around how I want it. And the desk here, I'm so happy that this particular desk allows me to hold it on here because this is a heavy monitor. Now this is an older monitor too. So this was 2020 when I got it, and I got it um, a couple years after I believe it actually released. But it works great still. Still one of my favorite pieces of tech here for my overall workflow, and it is on a Black Friday deal right now. So right at $7.99 at the time of this current live stream. So if you are looking for a larger monitor display, this is the exact one that I use, which is the CRG9 monitor. So definitely have to add that in the live stream every time I see it as a Black Friday deal. Let me check comments on Amazon over there. Okay, all good to go there. I thought I fixed my timeout here, but I guess I didn't. So I'm gonna keep working on my timeout. Let's see here. Return to live stream. Oh, I didn't have it highlighted in the carousel. Let me highlight that in the carousel for anybody that's interested in that. And on the carousel on Amazon, all you have to do is literally look below the video or to the left hand side, depending on which device and how you're watching it. And you can just click on it and you can just add it to your cart. All right, let's see. Auto lock. Let's see. Uh, okay. All right. Let's see here. So let's go back. All right. Yay. It's updating. Okay. Now I can see you when you guys are clicking here. Okay. It's updating. All right. Next up here in the carousel is a Samsung 43-inch monitor. So let me bring that up here on the screen. All right. So here's a 43-inch monitor. So if 49 inches is too large, here's a 43-inch monitor. And I know some people prefer this size of monitor over some of the ultra wide monitors. So I was looking, and I like to go to manufacturers that I'm just more familiar with. I'm biased towards certain ones because that's the ones that I'll purchase because I love their products. I just don't second think them as a manufacturer, and Samsung is one of those companies. So they have a 43-inch 4K monitor that you can use as a TV as well. So I did find this one had a really good Black Friday discount on it to check out. Smart TV as well. So that's a Prime Day deal. There's so many tech Prime Day deals. There's no way we can go through all of them. But if you're in the market for TVs, now is the time of year to get TVs, to check out TVs. Now, the next one that I have in the carousel, I don't have this exact model, but I do use this, and the deal is super, super good. Um, bring this up here. Oops. Share screen. Okay. All right. Next one up here in the carousel is a 15.6-inch laptop monitor. Now, this is a portable monitor, and the deal right now has it 27% off, but there's also a $25 coupon to go with this. So you take what's currently shown as $95, you add the coupon just by clicking the little check box there, and dropping it down to $70 for this portable 15.6-inch monitor. So if I was in need of a monitor, I would go with this one because of the price of the deal, and it's 15.6 inches. I have a 15.6-inch one over here on my desk there. Well, I can go grab it to show you guys just a little bit of like the benefits. So bear with me here. Let me go grab it. So like I mentioned, this is not the exact one that I have or the exact one on the screen, but this is a 15.6 inch monitor as well. So it's portable, lightweight, and you can take this with you in your bag. Now, you do need a little bit bigger of a bag if you're going to take a 15.6 monitor with you, portable. But when you're working on your laptop and your laptop is not enough real estate, then all you have to do is just take HDMI connection and plug it in HDMI into your laptop. And you have an extra 15 inches of real estate to work with for your monitor. So, as you can tell, I like larger screens. I like larger monitors. They just help visually see everything that you're working on. They help you multitask a little bit better as well because you don't constantly have to work between minimizing and bringing back up another screen. So if there's something that you're working on that helps the other thing that you're working on, you can have both on the screen at the same time. If you're live streaming like I am right now, it's pretty nice to be able to monitor comments and monitor your production at the same time. So there's a lot of different use cases for having multiple monitors or larger monitor screens. So this is a 15.6 inch, like I said. Um, right here. Very similar concept to what's on the screen. This particular one was sent to me, but I know this one retails for about twice as much as that one retails. And if you're looking for portable monitor, there are deals on these as well. I found this one in particular just because the price was one of the better price options out there for the size of it as well. But if you don't want 15 inches, you can do 13 as well. They make smaller monitors as well, but this is a larger 15.6 inches, currently $95 with a $25 coupon associated with it. And even just looking at the screen itself here on the sales page, it does also say that it's returnable up to um, January 31st, 2024 too. So either as a gift for yourself or a gift for someone else, right? Um, let's see here. My screen, and this is where having an oversized monitor is just too big. My YouTube comments are like so far in the corner over here. Um, Vaughn says for this monitor or any ultra wide monitor, can you preset the size of the tabs windows on it, or do you have to manually adjust it? So you can for the ultra wide monitors, Vaughn, you can do there's software that's third party. I could not find at the time when I bought this one the Samsung software for pre-sized windows. I did find an aftermarket software, and I can't recall the name of it at this time, that did allow for pre-sized windows, and they did have a lot of different configurations, if you will. So like a 3 screen split, a 2 screen split, a 1 screen, and then a 2, 3, 4 panel over here. So there was a lot of different configurations for it. But it was also a paid software. So for how my workflow is, I just go and resize it if I want to, how I want to. So they are some out there now. With the newer versions of this ultra wide monitor, there may be software available for it. I just haven't looked into it. um, Let me show you some of the newer ones as well, or give you some of the names of the newer ones as well. So Samsung 49 inch, because the Odyssey came out after this one came out. So you have the GOG9, the second one here. This one, I believe, is the newest model of the Samsung Ultra Wide that I have currently. And this thing is super curved too. And part of the rationale or why they developed the curve is because they say the contour of your eye, it matches the monitor contour, matches the contour of your eye. So I find working on curved monitors, watching curved TVs, like it's a much better experience for me. um, but this is the newer model, the Odyssey Neo G9, and the newer software may have Samsung may have software that's already built for those configurations. But now what I do like is like if I do minimize my screen, so let me show this. So like if I close my tabs and open my tabs back up, they do come back up in the same size that I closed them in. So I'm not always having to reconfigure my tabs. So that is, one reason that I haven't bothered to go and try to find configuration software for it. But I know there's other workflows where it probably would make a lot more sense to have it where it automatically just you pull it to a window and it just locks in place and you're good to go. Hey, what's going on? He says, I'm a believer in Weaver. Yes, yes, yes. We are back. We are back. I got some plans for 2024. So I'm gonna do one of those videos for what the plans are to kind of let you guys in on what I want to get accomplished and kind of what I want to share and teach and provide value in. So stay tuned for that. I may record that video today. We'll see what time looks like today for Black Friday stuff. All right, so looked at monitor, ultra wide monitor, and if there's deals and things that you guys are interested in, let me know. If you want me to demo something, let me know as well. Let me jump over here. Da, 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 da. All right. I wish this thing would stay unlocked so I could read everything. I'm still working on my personal workflow, y'all, too. As I've moved stuff around and gotten this place set up, and then there's one setup I like for live streams. There's another like setup I like for creating YouTube videos. So still working on my workflow to kind of bring everything into one centralized location. Let me read this on Amazon Live. Collister, what's going on? Says hi, Monty. Are you using OBS to live stream or some other software? So right now, this live stream is being done through Be Live, which is can I show? I can kind of show it here. Show. Oops. I can't show it because it'll be a double loop screen. So hide here, but so over here is my Be Live software. So it's web based. So I can use this on Windows, Mac, and because it's software based or web based, I forgot the correct term. I think they said don't use web based, but you can log into it from a website, any website, and so that's what I'm using now for everything. Screen share. I could bring my comments into it, but I tend to not in my workflow of just how I work. I tend to not look there for comments, but I'm using Be Live right now for this particular live stream. Going forward, I will be and in the process of migrating over to Ecamm. I've been a huge fan of the Ecamm software and what you can do with it as far as the visual presentation, workflow, like the community. Like there's a lot I like with Ecamm. So I will be transitioning to Ecamm. I'll still be using OBS for like demonstrations and stuff, but as far as my personal workflow and what I really um, how I want to make things kind of easier and streamlined and what Ecamm allows me to do without some of the extra plugins that a OBS might require, then that's where I'll be going. But for today's live stream, to answer your question, I'm using Be Live right here. And then uh, you were able to share your entire screen. Are you using? Okay, yeah. So Be Live is letting me share my screen. So there's a little tab in here that just says screen up at the top left, and then whichever screen I want to share. And so it'll share that screen. So in OBS, you can do display capture, same thing, and just pick what you want to display and bring it in. Now, I'm not doing any cropping. I'm not doing any heavy effects, if you will, for trying to make it a clean presentation today. But I could bring this in and crop it and resize it, maybe show you like half the screen or, portion of it if I wanted to. Uh, but so it's the same effect as a OBS, just they just call it something different in this one. Um, um, Blight. I'm not familiar with Blight. I gotta look that one up. I'm not familiar with that, but I am gonna be using Ecamm for sure. Got the new MacBook over here. So this is the brand new M3 Pro. in space black. And so if anybody's into the Mac and the videos with the black, is it black or is it space gray? Is it just dark gray? It really is like how a lot of other content creators, YouTubers say how you hold it in the light depends on what color it is. That's really how it is. It's like whichever way it's kind of in the light is kind of what color it is, but it is a darker gray. I like it. I like it. My wife is here on YouTube. Everybody go say hi, Kay. Hi, Kay. She's here on YouTube watching. Good to have her here. I remember when we were doing when the studio was at the house, um, then it was pretty cool because she'd be watching literally in the other room and supporting her man from the other room, literally. So now that the studio's not in the same house, it's a little bit different. I can't just stop the stream and just go over there and say hi. But it's always good when she's here supporting. Computer Pals is what a studio. Yeah, it has grown with all the gear that has been sent over. And some of it just has no place. Like I can't figure out places to put it or how to set it up. Um, I've moved some stuff over to try to combine these spaces together to kind of show and demo. I brought stuff over that I typically wouldn't use here for this live stream. I brought over this switcher that really only serves the purpose of switching between two cameras because I don't have two cameras connected to here. So, and the joystick, PTZ optics sent over. So we'll be doing more of the PTZ stuff, but that's not even being used right now for this live stream. The monitor has been sent over, so it's pretty cool. Over the years, being able to live stream here on Amazon, companies reach out and send us stuff. You know how it is; they send us stuff all the time. And those of you guys that watch and actually support us, hit the like buttons. Like that stuff really does a lot of benefit. When you hit the like buttons, you leave a comment. Companies see that and they say, "Hey, can you check this out?" And then try to just you know, give you guys our honest opinions of what we like, what we don't like, why we like it, why we don't. And I'm a big thing. If you follow me, it's my big thing is workflow. Like it could be the best product in the world, but if it doesn't fit into what you naturally like doing or how you naturally, do the thing that you do best, if it doesn't fit, it just doesn't fit. It's not like it's a bad product. It just doesn't work for me. And there's some things that I have here that literally are great products that I just don't use because it's just not a fit for my personal workflow. And it stacks up. So I try to put it to use every once in a while. But sometimes it just doesn't get used. Um, Jumping back here on YouTube comments, I was just confirming the names of the softwares you mentioned. Okay, yeah. So the names Ecamm, ECAMM, ECAMM is Ecamm. Now Ecamm is Mac only, so that is the drawback for some people. In certain situations, if you are a heavy Windows user, Ecamm is not going to be a good fit. But if you are a heavy Mac, Apple user, Ecamm 1,000%. Ecamm 1,000%. Be Live is the other one. I'll type it in because it is how it sounds, but the website might trying to get to it. It'll be difficult if it's not typed in right. So make sure I type that in right here. It should be b.live. And did it go through there? I'm not sure. The app is acting crazy on me. So let me do it here. Let me type it over here so I know it goes through. Let's see, and I'm gonna jump on questions today for you guys. Be Live. All right, so Be Live is that software, and there's a bunch out there. StreamYard, definitely. If you're anybody that's brand new to live streaming, there's so many different platforms out there. And I could always go through you know, kind of what I was just talking about, like which one might be better for which situations and use cases. But Be Live, StreamYard, Restream, OneStream, you name it, Stream. I've tried it, Stream, vMix, Wirecast. I've used all of them in some capacity for review and just for myself because I liked it. So there's a lot of them out there for sure. And then pricing is always a real thing, which one gives you the best deal. Uh, Now is a great time to go to AppSumo and find good deals as well for software based stuff. All right, let's stay on topic. We're supposed to be talking Black Friday deals because we're on Amazon today, but I don't mind chatting techie stuff for sure. All right, cool. I think we are caught up on Amazon's comment stuff. Let me see what the next product is in the carousel that I can get ready for it. All right, Osbot Tiny 4K. So I'll get ready for that. And let me jump back on YouTube and check comments over here as well. Let me pull this over here. My eyes, I'm getting older. My eyes. I got to pull this over here. Craig says, "Hey Monty, really thinking of finally getting an iPad today. Just can't decide how much I would use it because I have MacBook and iPhone. I very My daughter has my iPad that I was originally going to use. So this one was sent over. It was sent over as a loaner, and then it ended up becoming a keeper to talk about different cases for it. I very seldom use an iPad now. The only reason I'm using this one is because it's easier for me to visually see me go through and use the Amazon app to show products. That's the only reason I'm using this right now. I have no reason. I don't game like that or anything on the iPad. I don't take notes on an iPad. I don't do anything on the iPad. And then my other iPad, my daughter uses it now for her games, her learning, or her YouTube for kids, or all that stuff. So yeah, that's one of the things where it's like if you can't really figure out a use case for using it, you may just hold off until you like, hey, I need this in my workflow. But Amazon has good return policy stuff too. So if you find yourself a month in and it's just not working for you, Amazon does allow you to return some stuff. Now check, because it's an Apple product, it might be a little different. Just check, make sure before you check out Amazon's return policy with the Apple products, because I don't know it off the top of my head without going to look at it. Um, Chris Gloss is here. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you. Any good chairs to recommend? This chair that I'm sitting in is a newer chair. Yeah, it's a simple chair, and I think this might be a deal. I'll look and see. Now, are you looking for an office chair or because this ain't like this is a good simple chair. It's really a simple chair. It's not going to recline. Like I definitely sit in this chair and I'm going to work. I don't feel like I'm going to relax and just sit here and watch videos all day. I do have another chair over there that's more of a stand-up chair, and I might show that when I live stream later today on that other set because I don't have a camera pointed over that way right now. Let me go through this carousel here. What's going on, Ricky? Ricky, haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope all is well with you, man. Ricky's been hanging out watching my content for a long time. Always love seeing the familiar faces. I got the Tiny 2 webcam on here. The Osbot Tiny 2. Let me jump over. Let me come back to that. Let me see if I got this chair in the carousel. Okay. All right. So I got this chair in the carousel right now because it is a Black Friday deal. And let's check this one out. And then we'll see if I can find the other one too I have here. All right. So that's the chair that I'm sitting in right now. And what I like that Amazon has done more recently is they've put on there the number of sales of a particular item. So if it's a popular item, they've let us know. So this one says 2,000 bought, or 7,000. My bad, my bad. 7,000 of these have been bought in the last month, which is nice to see. Especially if you're a ratings person, trying to see what other people have said about a particular product, seeing that 7,000 people have bought the item is a pretty good indicator that it's either a good product or popular because of price, or just the product itself is just good. It does have different price points on this one. Now down here at the bottom, if you're not familiar, if you're not an Amazoner like I am, those of us that create these Amazon videos, you might see my video down here for certain products. I don't think I did a video on this one yet, but they add influencer videos down here now, so you can now either just read the feedback from sellers, but you can also look at videos. So think of YouTube video you might want to go see more information on. There's also Amazon influencer videos that are down here as well that you can click and watch on. Now, if you see my face in one of them, click on mine. Helps us out over here on this channel. But there are people putting these together, and similar videos or similar products can be tagged as well here. But this particular chair is a Prime Day deal chair. I do have it. Very easy to put together, I will say that. And it has it in different colors. Now, another chair that I have is not Prime Day deal. Okay, so that one's not, but this one is a Prime Day deal. All right, let's see. Let's just do this. Let's do office chairs. Oh, there's some here. Let's do this. Man, it just showed me a whole bunch of office chairs there. Okay. 52% off. So this is similar to, all right, this chair is similar to one that I have on the other side over there, that has the support where you can put your legs down at the support and it raises up. So it's a taller chair. This one's 52% off right now. Let's see what else we got here. 45% off. Same type of chair, 50 bought. See if we have any like office, like real office chairs. All right. Let's see here. You've got, that's a Black Friday deal. All right, I had one of these a while ago. This is a Amazon Basics chair. So Amazon has their own line on their own site, which makes sense. I would do the same thing. um, Black Friday deal here. This one also is already 61% claimed. So as you're shopping on Amazon and you see this in the top right corner, or if you see lightning deals, make sure that you do actually purchase the product before the lightning deal ends. You can have it in your cart, which is fine. But once the deal ends on a lightning deal, or these deals that are up to a certain amount claimed, then you don't get the deal anymore just because it's sitting in your shopping cart. So you actually have to shop all the way and like check all the way out on these deals. And while I'm thinking about it real quick, y'all do me a favor. While I'm thinking about it, because I might forget to do it. If you're on Amazon right now, make sure that you click the follow button. If you have not clicked the follow button on Amazon, do that for me. It helps out big, 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 big time. Do that for me. So I know, see some of you guys over there. And then if you are watching on YouTube, if you can, I'm not gonna like push you over to Amazon, but if you're able to, there's a pin link in the comment section on YouTube right now. If you click on that pin link, it's going to take you over to Amazon, and then you can click follow there too. I'm trying to get to 2,000 followers over there. So if you guys help me get to 2,000 followers, I think I might be able to get some more goodies for the channel and try to do some more giveaways next year. That's one of my things too. I want to do more giveaways next year, whether that's during live streams or Q&A sessions, something. I want to figure that out, and do more giveaways. So if we can get that follower count up on Amazon, it will definitely help go a long way to getting some more goodies like these monitors that I can possibly give away, or video switchers, or wireless microphones that are sitting on the desk that can to be better used by you guys, because if I can't use everything, I'm one person. I can't use all this stuff. So if you guys are able to do that, I much appreciate that. Hitting that follow button on Amazon. All right, So looked at a couple office chairs, but if there's anything else you want me to look at office chair wise, who was that asked about the office chairs? Let me know for sure, and we can continue to look at some more. I need to move this over here. All right, let me stop kidding around because the YouTube comments you guys are starting to pick up, and I need to be able to read them. So I need to switch screens that I'm watching this on. So let's do that this way. Slide that way. All right. All right, here we go. I don't want to mispronounce your name there, so I'm not going to do it. But I will read the question. Hi, Monty. What's the switcher you're using, and what's a good budget switcher other than the A10 Mini? Okay, so for this workflow right now, typically, and I kind of briefly said at the beginning, I don't have a switcher for this side of the desk. Now, when I live stream a little bit later, you guys can check that out or just check the replay out. On that side of the desk, that's really where my live streaming setup is set up. And over there, I use the A10 Mini Extreme. Right now, over here, typically, if I'm just recording or just sitting here by myself with just working, the only thing I have is an Elgato capture card. And I think I unplugged it. Did I unplug it? Oh, here we are. Yeah. So the Elgato Cam Link is what I use over here with just one computer now, or with just one camera. Now, because I am using two cameras, I am using a video switcher, and today I'm using the BZB Gear switcher. So let me go. Let's see if there's any deals on the BZB Gear video switcher. Do 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 do. All right, so there's no deals on the switcher. So this is what I'm using right now. BZB Gear. I try to remember to make sure I disclose all this stuff. BZB Gear did send me this video switcher, and so this is a switcher that I will use when I go out and do events. This is the one that stays in my bag. My A10 typically stays here. Depending on the situation, if I need more ports, then I'll take the A10 because that one has 8 inputs, but I don't use 8 inputs the majority of the time. So 4 inputs as well is good enough for me. But this is a 1080p video switcher. So that's what I'm using right now. Now, I do have another switcher, and I'm trying to think the name off the top of my head, but OC. I'm not sure if my dude AJ is on. AJ, if you're on, holler at your boy. OC makes a 4 input video switcher as well. Let me add this to, for this. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. My assistant is asleep. If my assistant was awake, he could do this for me possibly. It's going to be easy if I do this on Amazon though. So what I'm going to do is add this switcher to the Amazon carousel. And so let's do this. So let's do OC switcher. And this is a newer switcher too. So this is not like one that's been out for a little while or whatever. This is a newer one. And it's called the Ghost Stream. So let's add that to the carousel. So on Amazon, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight it. So anything I highlight in the carousel on Amazon should be right there in easy view just to click on. So that's the OC Portable. This has this one's 6 inputs. If anybody owns this one, let me know. I'm trying to see if this one's a 6-port one. But I know my guy AJ did a review of this one. So I see 4 here. Why does it say with 6 HDMI and 2 USB ports? I do like the fact that this is NDI updatable. That's cool. Let's see if there is any deals on the A10 today. A10 Mini. A10 $295. So the A10 Mini is $295. A10 Mini Pro. Now the Pro, trying to remember all the different models off the top of my head here. The Pro does not have a multi-view. So if you need a multi-view, that's kind of my thing now. I kind of have to have a multi-view. So if it doesn't have a multi-view, it doesn't help me. Like I'm I'm looking at my BZB gear in front of me, and it has a multi-view, so I can see everything that's plugged into the 4 inputs right now, and that's so helpful when live streaming. Now I'm trying to think of the one I have sitting over here. Y'all have to bear with me. I have to go grab it. All right, let me go grab the one that's over there because I know that price point is around the $200 mark. So let me go grab that one. Give me 1 second. Hey, you're late. I'm live. Yeah. You gonna come say hi? Or you gonna wait until the next live stream? Like you're gonna be on camera. Like for real, like live, and a whole bunch of people gonna see you. Or you can wait till the next show or get started. All right, here's another live switcher. So this one is from, I don't know. I'll introduce you in a second. How about that? All right. All right. So this one was sent over a while ago. Okay. And this is a 4-port switch too. Now this was a pre-production model that was sent over. So since they've actually produced it, I'm not sure how well it is. So let me bring it up here. OSE2 HDMI switch. Video switcher. And what's funny with a lot of these products out now, it's like you barely use half the features of any of this stuff. At least I don't use all the features of everything. All right, let's see. Let me add this one to the carousel. So here it is. This one's under 200 bucks right now. All right. So this is the one I have in the box right here. So let me add this one. Let me clear out some of this stuff in the carousel. All right, I'm clearing out some of these products. Some of these things we'll talk about in the next live stream because I'm glad to see all of y'all here today. Yeah, I thought we were going to get through a whole bunch of this stuff. So let me add this one to the carousel. Video switcher. All right, Black Friday deal 184. All right, so I'm gonna highlight this now in the Amazon carousel. Make it easy just to go and click on it. All right. So at the end of the Amazon carousel, I added the 2 that we just talked about or that I just brought up on screen. But like I was saying, for this one in particular, this one was sent over to me for a pre-production review. So that's the unit that I have here. Now everything works on it. The feedback that I did give them though with this particular one is like the buttons could be a little bit more, I don't know, like firm, like lets me know I actually hit the button. It's really soft feedback. So anybody that likes like the feedback of vibrations or something to let you know you hit the button you clicked on or something like that, I feel like this is lacking a little bit in that area. And then also here, some of the verbiage is confusing, if you will. So it has something like X1, X2, X3, X4. Like, I don't know what that means unless I go to the instruction manual. On like this switcher, the ATEM switcher, I can easily look at this and know, okay, chroma is got something to do with me chroma keying in the background. Volume obviously is something to do with volume. Over here, it has something called K1, K2, K3. And I'm like, what is that? So some of those things are a little bit confusing, but once you know it, then you know what they are. What like right out the box, I did have to look at the manual for what do these certain buttons do because I have no idea. Versus I have a concept of what they do because they're named pretty properly. Um, but this device works really good when I do use it, more so in demo purposes on channels. I'll use it, or if somebody's asking about a concept and I need a switcher, I'll go and grab this switcher because I can just plug stuff in without messing up my main production workflow and environment. It does have program on the top, which is 4 buttons that let go between 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then also preview, so I can view my previews 1, 2, 3, and 4 as well. It does have 2 microphone inputs. The one I'm speaking about is the one on screen. 2 3.5 mic ins, one line in, one line out, 4 HDMI inputs, and a multi-view out and a program out. And again, having a multi-view out and a program out, two separate outs, is very important to me. That way I can see the multi-view, I can see everything that's going on, and then I also can monitor what is going on in production, what is the live feed that's currently going out to the world. So those would be my two alternatives that I've personally have or seen and got some good feedback, which is the OC one. A lot of people seem to like the BZB Gear, which is one I actually use, and this one, the OSE Tube, which was sent over, that I have. That when I got this one, or when they sent this one over, um, the price point of it was so much better than the A10 Mini and what it could do. So right now, with this one being under $200, and it does everything, it gives you 4 inputs, 2 different ways to output, brings in audio, and you can switch between the devices. Hey, you crossed off everything on my list. Some of the other stuff I can get past, the little naming conventions that I'm probably never going to use anyway. Like the BZB Gear one is crazy good. Like I don't use half the stuff on this video switcher. When I actually use it, it's, hey, I just need to cut between different camera angles or cut between my different computer feeds. So, so those some options. Hope that helps out a little bit with that. Let me see here. Let me try to catch up on comments real quick here. Otis, what's going on? Good to see you. A good chair for standing desk. That's the one chair I did have. Let me bring that up here as I go through the comments here on YouTube. G Albert, what's going on? Says, all right, didn't see AJ on. AJ did a review on OC Ghost Stream. Okay. So if anybody's not following my guy AJ, the CEO, when it comes to very similar content, definitely check him out on YouTube. But G Albert said he did a video on the OC, so he can give you some feedback on that one for sure. Let's see. The Ghost Stream deck from OC is a 4 input. Okay, 4 input that competes directly with Blackmagic 810 Mini Pro. Ghost Stream has as many features that are found on the more expensive 810 Mini Extreme. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're getting so competitive these days. These companies, they're like, especially what I'm seeing a lot with the wireless microphones. So when they first came out with these little Rode Wireless Go's and everything, everybody started creating their own version of it and creating the versions with the charging case built into it. And yeah, so it's definitely competitive, and competition is good for those of us that are consumers, because that because price points keeps coming down, down, down. Yeah. So yeah. All right, so let me check, see what else we got going on here. Let me check my Amazon screen over there. I need to turn this way. I don't know which way I need to turn, but my Amazon comments are over there. It's easier for me to read them over there. All right, cool. Thank you guys for following. Callister, thanks for hitting that follow button. Mike is here. Good to see you. Mike said two HDMI are outputs. All right, cool. Thank you for that confirmation. Rome is here. What's going on, Rome? Rome, if you're live streaming later today, let me know what time you live streaming on Amazon for sure. Good to see him in the building. And Billy is here. Billy, you must just got finished your live streaming. Good to see you. Thanks for the follow, Billy. I think Billy was already following. Billy did the follow trick. When you hit the unfollow button, then you hit the follow back button. I think Billy did the follow trick on. Cool. Always good to see you here, Billy. Billy was over there playing a guitar earlier today. So Billy, if I'm about to send everybody to Billy's live stream. If you guys are musical individuals, go check out Billy's live streaming for some deals on musical instruments and accessories over there. If anybody goes to watch Billy's live stream, Billy might play us an original piece today. I'm setting him up. All right, let's see what else we got going on. All right, special assistant guest. Do you want to come show yourself real quick, and then you can go back to eating your donuts since you just woke up? And you come around on this side over here so you don't trip on all these new cables that are everywhere over here. All right, and then you can go back. All right. So behind me here is my assistant for our second live stream that I think we got it scheduled for 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is my younger nephew, Maximus. So he will be helping me demonstrate some toys. In the next live stream. So companies have reached out that sent over some tech toys, if you will. So he's going to be helping me demonstrate that out later on in the live stream. So if you guys want to have some fun with us, we definitely going to have some fun with these toys. One in particular, we might just be on it for a couple hours. We'll see. If you're looking for holiday gift ideas, we're going to demonstrate some toys so that you guys can check those out and see if there's something that you may be interested in. So see, that's you live right there. And then that's us live on YouTube right there. And then that's literally us live on Amazon right now. See, like the big Amazon.com, like the big website, Amazon.com. That's what we're live streaming on right now. That's pretty cool. All right. All right. So go back and finish and get ready. He slept in late, so I hope he has plenty of energy to help me demonstrate these toys because I'm not going to be the one running. If anybody wants to feel nostalgic in video games, that's one of the toys that we're going to have on the next live stream. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got here. Deals, techie deals is what I'm going through today. All right, we talked about that. Keyboard, mice are on here. Let's see what else we got. I need another mice for Bluetooth. Uh, my dude Billy talked about the MV7X earlier in his live stream, so I have that on my live stream as well. If you're looking for a new microphone, one that sounds almost just like this, that professional audio, Shure has the MV7X microphone. That's their XLR version of it. I do have it. It's sitting over there, and there's another one sitting over there. Hey Max, can you bring me that microphone? That white microphone that's sitting on the desk. Can you bring that to me? So I have the X and the MV7. So the MV7X is an XLR only microphone. So that is something that you definitely want to keep in mind with this particular one. So that means you need an audio interface. And I do have some audio interfaces in the stream. This is the MV7. So the MV7X is the same size as this one, has the same look as this one, except it's all black and it has the white lettering on it. So it's basically the opposite in color scheme. And so if you're interested in, again, a mic that sounds like the one I'm talking in right now, check out the MV7 from Shure. So shout out to them, always supporter of the channel and always sending me over some gear to test out and review. Let's see. Mike says, is the desk and the carousel the one you're using on the stream? Yes, it is. Exact same desk. That is the desk that I purchased with my own monies. I wish I had my other camera set up, y'all. I promise I did. Let's see. Can I do this in a way that makes sense where it's not totally distracting? I can make that camera work. All right. All right, let's do this. Bear with me. Let's see. Give me less than 60 seconds to make this happen. All right, Max, can you do me one favor or do me a couple favors? Let's clean up this desk a little bit because I got everything going on. This is why I don't live stream at this desk. That's why I live stream over there because that desk is much larger. Take this. Oh, you came on this side. All right, take this and put that back on the desk that you got it from. Take this and put it in close to the same spot. I'm going to disconnect this camera anyway. All right, so let me switch over to here. I'm disconnect this camera. That way I can show you guys the desk. And I'm going to connect to one of my PTZ cameras. And so that way I can kind of maneuver around here and show you guys better too. All right, so let's do this. All right. So let's see. I'm going to disconnect here. All right. Let's see. There. All right. So I connected that camera to this camera 2. All right, bam, here we go. Ooh, that is which direction are we going? Oh, this is too much fun. All right, you got y'all ready? One, two, three. All right, so I switched over to the PTZ camera. So um disconnected my slider cam. All right. So, question is the desk and the carousel the one you're using for the stream right now? Yes. So here's the desk. It's the let me bring it up here as well. You can sit down and relax, Max. I ain't got nothing going on until we start the next stream. Uh, let's do share this tab instead. Oops. Screen. Coldstone desk. All right. And show on screen. Bam. All right. So here is the actual desk here. For anybody that's interested, just click on it in the carousel to bring you up here. There is an additional $10 coupon showing on this desk. It is an L-shaped desk. I'm a big fan of L-shaped desks. Now, this is a 49-inch monitor on this desk, and you can see that in the picture here as well. This desk has a three monitor setup on it. So it gives you plenty of room for an ultra wide long setup. And I also have, I mean, the 49 is heavy and it's being supported by a swivel arm on this desk right now. So for those anybody that jumped on late, why does that picture look grainy all of a sudden? Oh, okay. Um, but this desk is strong enough to hold up this 49-inch on a swivel arm because it's not that thick. This desk is not that thick. And so I was actually surprised that it was able to hold it without tilting the whole desk over that way. So I can't say it's strong. I can't say it was easy to put together. But yeah, this is the L-shaped desk. Same that's on there. Now I didn't put on every component. So on the screen or on the desk itself, it has like this little shelf for a tower computer in the bottom right. I didn't put that on because I'm not using a tower computer. And I think it also comes with headphone hooks. I didn't put those on mine either. But this is the desk from earlier this year, right here, 49-inch desk. Yep. All right. So let's go back here. And let's see. And they do also have the smaller version, like the non-L shape, just the basic rectangle desk, and that's right over here on this side as well, on the other side. Let's see. All right, questions. All right, let's see. All right, there is a deal on anybody looking for a camera. If you're just getting started with content, you need a camera. There is a deal on the Sony ZV-1F. That's a vlogging camera. Now, it does not have interchangeable lenses on that camera, so that is one thing to be aware of if you're interested. But it is a good starter camera. Yeah, Albert says YouTube is behind Amazon. Yeah, it is. It is. That's why I prefer, and that's one of the reasons I prefer Amazon because the time is so much better. You don't have so much of a delay. Um, Shure has headphones. I got highlighted the SE215s right now. I don't have my SE250. I have three sets of 215s. They're all on the opposite sides of the room, of course. But they are on discount right now as well. I like those because they're in ear and they can hide behind. Um, they're like more seamless, so you don't see them as visually obvious when you're live streaming or creating content. MacBook Pro or MacBook Pro Air. There's a deal on that, and they actually had a few deals on even the new M3s that just came out. MacBooks, there's deals on those too. I want to say there's $100 or $200 off on the brand new MacBooks. So if you're looking at MacBooks, that's something to check out too. Especially this time of year. This time of year is always a better time to buy MacBooks. What are you doing? You won't be on camera if you got to move something. You won't be. I hear you. Ooh, let's see. Oh, Max, can you? I need you to grab me something. You got to walk around too and watch your step. All right. Uh, all right. Go over there and see that on the bottom left down there. There's a power supply. Go walk around the desk on the shelf. It's on the shelf on the left. So at the bottom, right there. Stop. Pause. Look down on the shelf. Yep. There's a power. No, to the right on the shelf. No, to the right on the shelf. The shelf. The big shelf. Yeah. The bottom corner. Loud and left. It's out the box. Yeah, that thing right there, that big old heavy thing. All right, I'm gonna get him to bring over this power supply, this portable power supply. I'm gonna highlight it right now in the carousels from Blue Yeti. This is what I've been more recently taking with me for when I need to keep things charged up. If you guys saw the video from, I believe it was, what was it? Something about the yellow box, setting up the yellow. You can go this way. Okay. Oh no, you get. Setting up the Yellow Box Pro. This is the power station here. So there's a deal on this right now. This is the Blue Yeti portable power station. Hopefully that's in focus. Yeah, so it has a couple inputs there, has a top handle here, USB-C connections, USB-A connections, flashlight on there as well. So I definitely I'm going to continue to include this into the live streams, because I know when I do like portable live setups, this is a good product to have with me. So ever since they sent it over, I try to keep that close by. So if anybody's looking for something like that, I think it's a good gift idea too, just to have power all the time. But for portable live stream setups now, this is one of those things I like to keep with me, because you're not always next to a power outlet or portable power location. So this is something I wanted to add to the carousel, because it was on Prime Day deals as well. So it is on a Black Friday deal right now as well. I'm trying to see other cool stuff that I have in here. I mentioned earlier cables as well. Mike says, I use my Blue Yeti for every live stream. No need to worry about extension cords. Mine is a bit bigger, but it never runs out of power. Yeah, I was trying to get them to send me over their bigger units, because this is definitely one of the smaller units. And then they also are one of those companies that have that good brand behind them. Like they build quality stuff too. So I was definitely happy to say yes when they offered to send this over. All right, I want to come back and show that Bob just read my mind with PTZ camera. So I have one. I'm gonna highlight that one. Tenevo sent one. Tenevo didn't send the one I highlighted in the carousel right now. So let's do some research real quick here. I want to, man, if you guys are able to join the 12 o'clock live stream, I'm going to be at the other desk, and I'm going to have all the PTZ cameras hooked up, and I've got one in a location that I'm excited to use more. It's my super deep shot camera that's a 30x over there, but I'm not on that setup right now. Matter of fact, I can show you where it is. Like somebody's relaxing on the floor there. All right, so over here, you're not gonna be able to see, my light is in the way of it. All right, but back there, you see two PTZ cameras up on the shelf. I'm gonna lose it right there, but back there, there's two PTZ cameras up on the shelf, and they kind of come over to where I'm at right now. I'm gonna show the other area pretty well, and that's a 30. One of them is a 30x, and that's the one's connected. The other one's not connected, and that one is from Pursuel. So we'll see if they have a deal right now. So let's jump over here. Let's do PTZ camera. All right, so Tenevo 20x 5% off. None of the companies that have sent me PTZs in the past have said that they have any Black Friday deals. So we have to find them on our own. Now, this is the 10x one that was just sent over a month or two ago. Tangbayo, all these funny names. All right, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do Presul. Presul PTZ camera. All right, here's a Black Friday. This is a 20X. This is a 20X with 5% coupon off. Let's see about their 30X if it falls. So the 30X has a $50 coupon on it. And let's see. So the 30X auto tracking has a coupon associated with it. The 30X Pro model doesn't. Let's see. Who else might have a deal on theirs? I don't think PTZ Optics has any deals on their cameras. Let's see. Lex. All right. Let's see. It's a 12X there. Never heard of that company there. All right. PTZ Optics 30X. Okay. So this is not a Black Friday deal, but this is their lowest deal in the last 30 days. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, Zoe Tech. Let me see if they got any deals. So Zoe Tech, $5.98, $40 coupon. Let's see about their 30X. 30X is at its lowest price it's been in the last 30 days. And then their AI tracking 30X has a $50 coupon associated with it. Let's look at a video one PTZs. I do have that one over here in the corner. Not seeing any deals on theirs. Let's check out BZB Gear, see if there's any PTZ deals. And not seeing any from BZB Gear. Messier, let's see if they got any deals. I want to say they had a deal. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I did remember seeing them when I was looking for stuff. This is $550 Black Friday deal. This is a 30X. They sent me, I believe, a 20X, which I installed at my church about 2 months ago now. So this one's $550, and this is a 30X in white. 20X in white, 4K NDI, 20X there. Okay, so I think that might be the lowest priced one that I've seen out there. Is this one? All right, let's see. Get my PTZ shot a little bit better there. Okay. Here's my camera slider from the other camera. I had to disconnect to connect to the PTZ. All right, let's see. I also found this joystick. I haven't used that joystick, but there's a PTZ joystick that I found on Black Friday deal. I highlighted. You got TP-Link networking switch. It's a PoE switch in there. Router. Some other stuff. I got audio interface Focusrite has a deal on theirs. Fifine. I'll highlight the Fifine, this one in particular, because they sent that to me and I've used that one a while ago. Oh, Max, I need you to go grab these headphones too for me. Screen. All right, so this is a Fifine USB XLR microphone that was sent over a little while ago. This is a really good sounding mic too. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly microphone or a gift idea, this is a microphone that I would recommend. This is Fifine K688 microphone. Sounds really, really good. I don't have a need for it, but if I'm looking, if I was going budget microphone, this would probably be one of the highest ones that I would recommend on my list. Oh, okay. Let's see, Max. I need you to go grab. Come around this way, and let's do. Oh, where are those headphones at? Okay, so go over there to that same spot again, and there's some headphones over there. All right, you're gonna see those white headphones. There's a box right there, and then behind it, there's another box of black headphones. I think it's the smaller one. Yeah. All right, cool. And then this can go back on that other desk where the microphone is. Thank you. On that desk back there with the microphone. All right, so we got some headphones. Shure has a lot of deals for Black Friday, and the Ionic 40s are what I want to highlight right now. These are the Ionic 40s. These are, I call these my airplane travel headphones right here. All right. So these are the Ionic 40s. These are the ones that I like to wear when I'm traveling through the airport. Noise cancellation, wireless. If I want to connect them wired, I can do that. These are the headphones, the black design. They're Shure, so they make good quality products. So Shure is a lot. I used to know them mostly for just microphones, but they also make headphones as well. So these are Shure Ionic 40s. So these are on a really good deal right now. And then you also have, I got to check to see if the 50s are on there, but I think the 40s in black and the Ionic 40s in white were both on deals. And I got to check the 50s as well. So headphone deals are out there this time of year too. So let's do this on here. Oh, you can take a break, Max. I'm good. Okay. All right. So here, the Ionic 40s. You see 500 bought this past month. Let me check out the white ones. All right. Yep. So the white ones are on deal as well. And so let's check out the 50s. All right. The 50s are not on the deal. 50s are not on the deal. Okay. See what else is out here. Okay. All right. Yeah. So the Ionic 40s are on a deal. Another good gift. Headphones are always a good gift for people during the shopping season. All right, so got the Ionic 40s. All right, and then a couple other Shure things are in here. I got the iFootage Cobra tripod on here as well, monopod. So I do use that from occasion, not as often as I used to, but I do. iFootage makes some really good stuff as well. All right, so I think that's it for this particular live stream. The next one is scheduled for an hour from now. So I have 1 hour to clean up the mess here that we've created, and get ready to set up that area. There's everything that was sent over that I'm supposed to be live streaming about is in a box still. So I haven't even tested it out. So you guys will probably get the test in real time. I've got to make sure I get audio configured so you guys can hear myself and my nephew as we talk over there. Get the lighting resituated and everything. So next live stream will start in an hour. We'll be live streaming on YouTube and on Amazon. But if you want to actually purchase anything or browse Amazon, watching on Amazon is going to be the easiest way to click and go through everything. And so it's going to be an interesting stream. We'll see how this goes. I haven't done a stream like this before. But I will be using that setup with the PTZs over there. So a lot of multicam action. So hopefully I can be more of a producer and I'll let him kind of describe what he's using, how he likes it, so we get that kid's perspective of these potential toys. So, with that, glad you guys were able to come through and hang out. And I gotta remember how to end my live streams over here with Be Live. So, bring my software over here. But if you guys want to come back in an hour, we'll be here and look forward to seeing you guys on the next live stream.